Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Flute Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. Hello again in the backyard. Welcome to a beautiful Florida day. This is my modified basting brush with only one row left and then each bristle in between taken out. This is my 10 by 20 inch canvas and some Artist Loft and Walmart semi-gloss black paint mixed together. This is an OXO omelet turning spatula, available on my Amazon link below. Show more. So I'm going to use some black enamel, and I am done adding paint. It's suddenly the sun is out and it's become very warm, and I'm just going to touch the edges up with the paint that's on my spatula and try not to worry about it, but I'm never very good at that, so let's just get on with this. So my idea is to give myself some colors that I like, starting with gold. And I will still put my enamel down the middle. I'm hoping that's kind of centered. Probably should have looked better in any case. So I love this magenta and I can't seem to get enough of it. Why don't I just put that in the bottom of both of those shovels? I was going to use a dustpan and I'm not done thinking that I might yet. I'm going to use some white pearl in there because I haven't done that yet and I've wanted to. This is the Anita's Metallic. I call it white pearl. I can't seem to stop. And there's some blue from, let's see if I can remember the Hobby Lobby name. It's a Modern Masters maybe. And this is an enamel. I think that that was a folk art enamel in the craft section. And then I'm going to definitely use, make sure that's shaken, my favorite turquoise. Now this is going to be kind of strange. So the last color in is going to be the first color out, and as per usual I want it to be my favorite folk art purple, which is a color shifting purple, and I think that that's okay. If I need to add more colors I'll try and do that. Let me move some stuff out of the way. This is the first time I've done this exact procedure, and I'm hoping I'm going to get away with it. And I may have to flip my turntable around a couple times to make it work. I'm not sure I'm going to get away with this. This might be a very strange idea. Alright, so it's just going to be a different conglomeration of colors. And patterns, as you can see. I probably should have gone lengthwise. But I kind of like what's happening, so I'm not going to complain yet, and I could still use the basting brush. Why don't I grab the other shovel and start at this end. And I'm just going to go back. Wait, you know what? I just want to put some more of that turquoise in the end of that shovel. Maybe, wait. Yeah. Let's try and repeat what I had there, since I'm not doing a great job of that. Yep, right down here, for sure. So now the question is, what do I want to do? And I've got this paint and things weren't going exactly as I planned, and I am inclined to go ahead and use the basting brush as soon as I can. In the meantime, I've got plenty of paint left oozing out of my shovels. If I had done a better job of putting the black in the background, it might have been one of those, oh, I'm done moments, but it's not. So as soon as that paint layer touches the edge of the canvas, you can begin, as soon as you see it attach, paint will flow to paint. So the wet background will almost always help you, if you're very slow, get the rest of that paint out of that shovel. Or you could grab yourself a number 1 Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, like I have. I want a little bit less paint there, because it's all over the side now. And I'm going to consolidate one shovel into the other, and then add a few more colors, and throw my first emptied shovel into the bucket, so the paint doesn't dry on there. And this is what I've got, and this is what I'm going to do, because I realize that the odder the pattern is at this point, the better off I am. Do I want any white? No. Yes. A little bit of white, and finish up with my favorite, which I could just add to everything anytime and be very, very pleased about. Let's go down here, since there wasn't much of that there. What else do I need? I'm kind of short on the end, so I guess I'm just going to fill in right there as best I can. Oh, and here. Okay. Hey, at least they match, right? I learn as I go. What can I say? It is what it is. I'm going to let that shovel drain that puddle of paint, and I'll probably wind up using it on the end. So what I want to do now is, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and use my favorite color there. And then the enamel, which I did get out in advance. Let that relax for a minute and see what happens. I might be tempted to, yeah, let's just do some of this. It's because I can. That's the name of my book on the Amazon link underneath Show More. The second book is called Unlimited Possibilities, because I truly believe that fluid art is got limitless possibilities. I said that backwards. So let's play first without swiping, and we're going to go ahead and grab some of this. Yeah, I lied. Let's grab a swipe card, a nice little swipe card, one that I have a couple like, or a couple 3, and start from the middle out. I'm going to split the difference this time. That's kind of a change. And I'm going to grab one of my little dishes to scrape my excess paint off into. And I'm going to do the same thing again. Split the difference. Because I like the colors that are left. And I'm just going to do that right down the line. I may not use a basting brush at all. It's like me to change my mind. So long as I leave a little bit of that orange, I'm happy. And look at the paint I'm getting. I can use that on something else. I'm being very gentle scraping it off. I kind of want to get better at doing this. Not that I thought I was terrible at it. I just want to get better at it. I want to do more variations on a theme so I can figure out what I really love, so I can choose to do that. I'm a little dyslexic, so sometimes it takes me a second to realize where I am exactly. And all this paint that I'm using will be great to touch the ends up if I so desire. Or the edges. I love what the black enamel does. And any spots I happen to have not had exact symmetry as I went along are okay, because all the patterns are basically different. I like the little black negative spaces that are sort of keyhole. I like being able to see the colors that I used to have to try and uncover. By just leaving them where they are. I've never tipped one of these yet. And I could do that. And if they become uneven, I think that's just going to make it even that much more interesting. Not that I really see it as uneven, because it's not symmetrical no matter what. I'm going to torch to release the bubbles in the paint. And I'm totally enamored of this. Let's torch. I love that this is abstract and nothing is the same in any position at all, but all the colors go together really nicely. Really happy I added that orange at the end too. Everything is for sale, and I will be happy to get back to you if you use my email. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and inspiring the heck out of me, because you do that every day. And I'm not done playing with this method by a long shot. I wonder if I need to zoom in. Oh, I could. So I'm inclined to call this a keyhole swipe. I love you guys. And I'll see you in on. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions, it will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.